Things that we end up spending so much money and time and effort trying to make sure we don't lose every time we upgrade to a new device. I know we now have more than ever when it comes to the data, the stuff that we're keeping. But the problem is, how are we going to back it up? One of the biggest fears that we have is losing all of those important files, losing all of those important memories. Not anymore. The ultimate backup solution right now has a 500GB SSD. That's a solid state drive. Now, that's about as far as my extensive knowledge goes of understanding how these work. But we do have Bill Duggan here, and he is literally about to show you why worrying about losing your files, worrying about losing your videos, your pictures, all of your memories can now be a thing of the past.
Because Ultimate Backup has made it simpler and more reliable. So, how much memory is on your phone? How much is on your tablet or your computer? You have 500 gigabytes on this hard drive, which is just backup storage, but more importantly, it's gonna organize, gonna clean up the viruses, not gonna give you duplicates, and it's very simple to do. There are other backup devices out there, flash drives and cards, but when did I back it up last? Where did I stop? Did I stop at Christmas? Did I do it last summer? You just use this, it knows where you left off just by plugging it in. So this is the ultimate drive, you plug it in. The cord that you're including has a USB attachment, so if you have a USB connection, or those newer computers with USB-C, you know what a lot of people like this for too? If you are getting a new laptop or computer, you back everything up on here, and then just plug it into that new computer, and you move everything in. So even if you're moving into your new system, it's great. What else is also nice? There are other systems out there, and guess what? You have to buy the Mac version, the PC version, the mobile version. This covers all of them, Mac to PC, to Android to Apple, to all the different versions. And this is how simple it is. Because you go down to your computer. Have you been there? Where all of a sudden you're maxed out of memory. You can't download that movie, you can't download that game, or you have to start deleting the first birthday party pictures. So you come down here, look, I got old movies, I got family photos, all this great stuff. I just plugged in my Ultimate Backup, and all of a sudden the software, by the way, it's not stored on your computer, it is stored on the Ultimate Backup. So you come through, and what do? You click your photos, you click your videos, you click all the stuff that you want backed up, from music to documents. You hit the one button right over here,
and
before you know, it is that simple.
Get out
the
of town.
software is not stored on your computer, it's stored on here, so it's not taking up space and adding a document to your device. It is stored on there. So then all of a sudden, it's gonna start backing up the photos, the memories into a safe space. So one, it's backed up. That's worth every penny. But two, I can remove them from my computer. So now I get memory back. So now I can add more photos. There's nothing worse when you're on a holiday, or my sister, she was texting us all these videos of my nephew's soccer tournament. I'm like, why are you doing this? And she's like, edit them down. You send us the best ones, not all of them.
That's what I do. I send so many videos.
She had no more memory. It wouldn't let her take photos, so she had to do it that way. And it happens on all our devices. It's the phone, it's the computer. This is 128 gigabytes of storage, my computer. If I needed more memory, it's buying another computer, and it's not $80. This is $80, no more purchases. Because you know what's also out there? This thing called the cloud. Where I can send my documents and my photos to the cloud. Pay for it too. Some of them give you a little bit of storage for free, and then all of a sudden, oh, I'm out of cloud storage, I need to pay for it. We need to pay for it. That's where it starts to add up. There's a company out there, 200 gigabytes of storage, it's $3 a month. So $3 times 12, that's 36 bucks, time and time again. Do you know what happens if you go over the 200? You go up to $10 a month, and it just keeps going and going and going. This way you are in control, which is just awesome, because we want you to be in control and want you to have all that power and all that efficiency and peace of mind at the end of the day.
I can't believe the price on this, Bill. It really is remarkable, because I know already I'm paying for my storage, and I am paying close to $10 a month. 8 months from now, I will have already spent more than the cost of this Ultimate Backup. 2 years from now, even on the lowest price cloud storage solutions, you're already going to pay more than you would for this Ultimate Backup. What you're able to do is just have a one-click button, and then all of your memories safe and secure. And I love that we're offering free shipping and handling, and I love that we're offering 5 Flex, because for $16 on any major credit card, for our HSN VIP members with your HSN credit card, $13 and change. Okay, that's it. That's your only risk on this. It's not going to delete anything. It's not going to push anything anywhere else. all you're doing is saying that really smart techie person that you always have do favors for you when they come over, they're gonna arrive at your house for $16, and then you're going to have that storage, have that peace of mind, that security that is priceless. In fact, many people would spend a couple $100s for that security, and they do. But today we took $180 off of the price of this. I mean, you just can't throw out numbers like that, Bill.
No.
That is a huge, huge cost savings. And there are just solid state drives that cost way more than this for the 500 gigs, but they don't have the ability to do the work for you and say, oh, is this what you want, the photos? Is this what you want, the videos? Did you want your documents? We got it, no problem, nice and easy.
And I love how you said that there are other devices out there and drives out there,
Yes.
but they don't organize, they don't scan for antiviruses, they don't prevent duplicates. So why do I have 18 photos of the dog when I just wanted that one? Well, we make copies every once in a while, but it's smarter than those other backup systems. What's also smart is like, yes, this is my ultimate backup. It's 500 gigabytes. I've used it on my computer. I could take it to your computer. I can bring it to my mom's computer. It's not like where it's just like locked down one computer, It is smart enough to know, okay, this is Bill's mom's computer, this is Bill's computer. But then it just doesn't even stop at computers, it goes to those mobile devices. I'm out of memory on my phone, I'm out of memory on my tablet. So I plugged in down here on my computer, and you see that it's backing up. The first time you do a backup, it's gonna take a little while because it's going through the thousands and thousands of photos and music and documents and backing it up. So it's doing it right here on the computer. It's funny, when it first did this, I'm like, oh, I forgot about that trip. I forgot about that day, because it's cycling through and backing them up on my solid drive. Now let's go over to my tablet, because now I'm getting ready for that trip. I want to clear off memory because I want to download some new movies. I'm going to make more memories. So you download the free app, Android or Apple, and then all of a sudden, whether it's photos, I'm going to come into my backup options, boom, select photos. And this is what is the game changer. We're like, wait, I have how many videos on here and how many photos?
Yes.
Boom, I'm coming down here. I want to save, Guy. I love Guy. I want to save all my Guy photos. So boom. I don't have to worry about deleting any of these because, Guy, I'm not talking to Guy anymore. I start the backup process, and all of a sudden, from my tablet or my phone, it's gonna be backed up to my ultimate backup. So you're not connecting the ultimate backup to the device. I'm backing all these up to my ultimate backup account. So then the next time I plug in my drive on my computer, it's gonna automatically transfer them over.
So you don't even have to plug it into your phone. You can have the account synced to this magic square.
Yep.
Okay, I'm speaking in terms of my understandings.
Break it down.
This is the magic square that will talk to your phone or tablet and say, hey, we're gonna take all those photos and all those documents and all those memories and videos, and we're gonna make sure that they're safe here. And then if you want to put them on a computer or put them somewhere else, when you plug in, it's gonna download that. It won't re-download things again because it's smart enough to be able to read the file and make sure you don't do doubles. A lot don't do that. And it's enough that you can now say, I'm secure, I have it, but I don't have to figure out something complicated and lengthy. And for $16, that is such a low price to pay to know you're not going to lose those important videos and pictures. One thing I'll just say straight up, documents, taxes, anything that is legal, your medical history, all of those things that you keep because I don't want to get rid of them, but now the searching through them, looking through all those filing cabinets. Do you have a bucket of papers anywhere in your house? Do you have a filing cabinet that is just the no man's land, but if you got rid of it, you could be in trouble if A, B, or C ever happened? Get this instead. This will be your tax relief. This will be your medical history relief. It will be, when was my past place that I lived? What documents do I need legally for that? All of those documents that we're too afraid to throw away, you don't have to even worry about, what am I doing with each individual thing? Now you're gonna have one place that you can keep all of your documents. As long as you have a digital copy, you have it in this little magic square. Wow, wow, wow. I get why it's over $200 in a value. I get that.
Well, that's just it. It is worth every penny.
Yeah.
But imagine that. You're right. Welcome to Florida, by the way.
Thank you.
So we're getting into hurricane season.
Yes.
When you have to evacuate, do you grab the computers and the phones and the tablets for yourself, for your spouse, for your kids? Or do you grab the ultimate backup? Because it is all backed up into one place. But remember, it did it fast and efficient. So if you come down to my computer, I got the green check. Remember, I plugged it in, the software and everything stored on the ultimate backup. I ran a check, it backed up everything. That is what we want to see, and it's nice and organized. So boom, can see all the files, nice and organized. There's my MacBook, here's my iPhone, here's my my iPad right over there, which is all that stuff is very important because we do want it to be backed up and in one place. And this is what's great because it does keep you organized and everything you see right over here. And that efficiency, you just appreciate every time you make this work for yourself, because you want to make sure it is an easy backup system. Remember how I had backed up all my guy photos? It is now going to go do that scan of my account and take all the guy photos and add them to my ultimate backup. So this is the cool part about it. It digs that work for us. So the guide photos that were on my tablet and taking up room, they're now being stored where? Not on the tablet anymore, not on the computer, but on my ultimate backup. That is how simple this can be for you just by getting it home. So that is peace of mind at the end of the day, but also it's smart, because this is my Mac, but then when I move into my HP that you have coming up, I can just take this and plug it in. The cord itself gives you those options because, you know, I know Mac has USBC, HPs have that USB. I just plug it in, transfer over all the photos and memories. And how much is 500 gigabytes of photos and memories? Let me just remind you, that's 160,000 photos of the kids. I mean, that's a lifetime of kids. That's a family vacation. 120 hours of high definition video. And you know what these photos and videos and music are? They're memories. Which, the funny thing about the music is, I love my music, and I rebought it because I bought it in CD, and then I downloaded a digital track, which I paid for, kept adding up and adding up. But when I can save those files and take them from computer and device to device, that's where I appreciate it. So, organized, no viruses coming over, no duplicates coming over, and it's really just a plug and play peace of mind.
It's smart.
Right?
It's so smart, Bill. I love that they have the safety of the antivirus and making sure no viruses are moving into it on the magic square, which is all I really understand. But you know what I'm feeling right now? My parents are in the process of moving. They are in their moving truck driving as we speak. It's taking them a week, for anyone who heard me say that 5 days ago. Yes, California to Florida, it's a long drive. I wish they had the ultimate backup, because there are so many moments where we're saying, oh wait, what was on which computer? What was on what phone? Did we take the old phone? That one had the voicemail. That one had the voicemail of my grandmother who passed, and we were not throwing away that phone because we need to keep all those files and there's no other place to put them. Well, this one had the videos from when my daughter was first born, and I don't use that phone anymore, but I can't get rid of it because those are precious. Eventually, someone is not going to know that. And eventually, someone is going to throw away something that has precious worth more than gold in it. Don't let that happen. Let those videos, let those memories, and those important documents, all of the, the correspondence to and from the doctor's appointments, those x-rays that were emailed to you, those scans that you're just hoping you can find and organize. The ultimate backup is going to keep it all, and it's going to be your secret weapon to never have to worry again if you're going to be able to find those documents, those photos, those videos, and the price today is excellent. I know our 5 Flex is something that we were just able to squeak one extra day in today, and that free shipping and handling. That's a $16 risk right now on any credit card, $13.33 on your HSN. Please, if this is something that keeps you up even a minute at night thinking, I just want to make sure I have this video forever, grab this. It'll be the best $16 you spend.
And you really will appreciate it at the end of the day. It's funny, I did a move and I lost some electronics. I lost the box. And that was exactly, that was just it. So also, there are some great other features in here where you can touch up stuff. So here's a nice black and white that I was able to scan in. Look how it's able to colorize it. It's really able to bring new life, touch them up if I'd like. One thing that I love is that magic erase feature. Beautiful vista, right? But I don't want the kids in the photo. I want just the scenery. You can erase individuals and pictures. I could show you this live, but we're totally running out of time.
That's in the backup software?
Yes.
Get out of town,
Totally.
Bill.
So right over here, you can really clean things up. I mean, that efficiency, where is it? Right down here, boom, boom. You come down here, you go to your tools, you see you got magic erase, you got all this great stuff, and boom, you select your photos. That's where you can have fun with this technology. Where is it? Actually, I'll do this real quick. Boom. There's a picture of you and I. I want to erase that TV screen because guess what? It's not the Tina show. Erase that TV screen back over here. Boom, boom, boom. Erase. All of a sudden, it just made me smarter and easier.
Wait a second. Okay, I want you to know I just canceled a subscription to a photo editing software that I have been paying $13 a month for years. I wanted it for 1 month to edit my wedding photos. I realized I have spent over I hope my husband's not watching. Over $600 I've spent on this photo editing software subscription because I just forgot to cancel it. And I thought, I'm gonna get back to editing those photos eventually. Look at the amount of money I have thrown in the drain. Not anymore. This is included with the ultimate backup.
And people do that with the cloud storage.
I'm
no
so
more
impressed.
need for that either.
No monthly subscription.
Nope.
Give me a high five.
Awesome.
You sold me, man. I'm so impressed with this. So if you are thinking about getting a new computer, what a perfect addition to have this one so that your old computer is not just dead weight, but it needs to be kept for those files. Let's